Dricus Du Plessis has no interest in facing anyone other than Khamzat Chimaev at UFC 319. Middleweight champion Du Plessis 23-2 MMA, 9-0 UFC is scheduled to face Chimaev 14-0 MMA, 8-0 UFC at the United Center in Chicago, Illinois, atop the pay-per-view card on August 16 in one of the biggest fights of the summer. The division's number one contender, Nassourdine Imavov 16-4 MMA, 8-2 UFC, has been named the backup fighter for the bout. However, in the event that Chimaev is unable to make it to the Octagon, Stillknocks has made it clear he has no interest in facing the Frenchman as a last-minute replacement. If Chimaev pulls out of this fight early, I will not fight Imavov instead, Du Plessis told RMC Sport Combat. I'm a fan of his style. I think he's great. I think Imavov is very, very good. I don't know. Given Chimaev's reputation for withdrawing from fights during his UFC tenure, Du Plessis isn't entirely convinced the Chechen will make it to the Octagon on August 16. You know, the track record for Chimaev is not good. 6 pull-outs, 8 fights. So he has 8 UFC wins and usually 6 pull-outs. There is a 50% chance almost. Like, what's that, 60% of fights versus how he has a 40% chance of pulling out. But that's not how I work. I train for the fight. I have to be honest. If he pulls out of this fight early, I will not fight Imavov. Because I want to fight Khamzat. I don't want anything else. If I'm already there, 2 weeks, I'll fight Imavov if Chimaev pulls out. But if he pulls out on 4 weeks, I'm not going to fight. I'll wait for him to be ready. Because I want to beat him. Because he's the best right now. I want to fight only the best of the best. And Imavov deserves this. He's the number one contender. He's the number one contender. He beat a guy that I just beat, Israel Adesanya. I think he's a great fighter. I'm a fan of his style. I think he's great. I think Imavov's very, very good. In my opinion, I think Imavov versus Caio Borralho for number one contender fight. That's what I think.